In efforts to transform domestic involvement in financial markets, CFA Society East Africa, a regional association of investment professionals, has recalled East Africa's charge to improved capital markets, asserting Uganda as the most entrepreneurial country. According to the institute, Uganda recorded the highest youth entrepreneurs with 55.6% involved in new or established businesses, but unfortunately most of these businesses are not sustainable enough and many collapse within 5 years.
Compare Uganda and Kenya. Kenya receives roughly about $1 billion for the startup ecosystem only. Uganda receives roughly about 100 million or less for startups. And a lot of this money is brought in by venture capital funds that are based out of Kenya, investing in companies in Uganda. We have not as a country done a lot of work to attract our own capital that is Uganda specific. We are leveraging on capital either that is based in Mauritius, based in South Africa or Nairobi that is extending to Uganda. That's why we are getting a much smaller portion of what is total is global available in Africa.
George Otim, CFA board member, says that in addition to domestic involvement, there is need for businesses to adopt proper accounting, a factor that explains the success of particular listed companies on the exchange.
A business can thrive without accounting. Accounting is literally the language for business. Yeah. So however much you're going to have a well-performing business, but you don't have a proper set of accounts, eventually it's going to be hard for you to expand, right? And as you can see, so many of the businesses that have been able to list on our stock exchange, and that's where the investment professionals are involved. You notice the quality of the accounting is quite improved compared to a business that's not listed or an SME. And the reason for that is once you do that, then people have a higher level of reliance on the information you're presenting them.
Uganda's private sector has gained significant growth, registering innovations and enterprises across different sectors such as technology, insurance, manufacturing, among others, but with a latency to invest. According to Alan Ritabi, there is need to unlock local capital in order to transform capital markets, and stakeholder collaboration involving Bank of Uganda, Capital Markets Authority, URA, among other policymakers, is crucial.
5 markets in Africa: Nigeria, Ghana, Egypt, Tunisia, Kenya as well. They are attracting in excess of $1 billion just for startups, just to fund innovation and ideas. So one of the things that we need to think about is what are we doing wrong or what are we missing out in the way we organize. Rwanda has taken a leap. They have created a new law to attract and to support innovation for startups. DRC has also done the same. They have created a Startup Act to support and guide on how new businesses are created. Tunisia, Ivory Coast have also done startup laws to help nature ventures. These are some of the things that Uganda could borrow from to create an enabling environment to attract a lot of venture capital.
Many African countries such as Kenya, DRC and Rwanda continue setting up laws to protect emerging businesses, as a move that has been highly contentious in Uganda, with operations of venture capital firms and collective investment schemes. For instance, CFA confesses support to have government help emerging businesses and as well as encourage domestic investment. Samula Hanifah, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.